Welcome back, everyone. Jerry Holub is here with, let's talk about the Colts, shall we?
We'll talk about that first.
Yeah.
Anything you happen to forget last night, didn't bring it in, it probably didn't get killed here in the Des Moines area.
Yeah.
So bring it in tonight. Just stick it in your garage a couple days. If you don't want to bring it in, grab something that's like a cloth. Don't use plastic. You know, like a beach towel, a sheet, just cover it up. You know, for the nighttime, take it out in the daytime.
So that's kind of like a breathable fabric almost?
Yeah, that's okay too.
Yeah.
It'll just, any frost, it'll kind of just get on top of that. It won't go right through it like plastic.
Right.
Yeah,
yep,
that way
absolutely.
too.
So.
And make sure, like I say, you don't have to worry about watering now. You should be fine.
Okay.
For winter, it looks like there's plenty of moisture.
Yeah.
Last year there wasn't this early.
Yeah.
That way too. I want to talk about some trees. I had 2 phone calls this week. People asking me, they're seeing deer in the yard. Yeah. If you have any freshly planted trees, shade trees, or any type of tree, that's maybe even from 1 to 3 years old, be sure you wrap it, because the deer are out there, you get that little fuzz off their horns, and they are ruining a lot of trees. One lady sent me a picture, and it pretty well ruined one whole side of her tree, which took all the bark off.
Yeah.
And just use tree wrap. You can use a plastic tube-like thing that goes around them. There's a plastic wrap, a spiral, you can put around them too.
Either way.
Any of that will work fine, just to get them on as soon as you can.
Yeah, that's the time of the year when the deer are a little bit more
They're out moving around too. Yep. Yes, they are too.
That's right.
Let's talk about a little bit indoor plants real quick. If you have any indoor plants, there's a house plant special that we have here. It works on house plants. Do not do any feeding outdoors, but you can definitely feed indoors. And I usually recommend plants you've had out all summer, you haven't been feeding them, give them some food, you bring them indoors. It's always good too to go with like a half strength to start with. So if you're going to feed them a couple times a month or even once a month, if it says like a little tablespoon per gallon, use a half of one when you first start.
Okay, fair enough.
That'll get the root system going again, and try to get them by a sunny window because they've been used to bright light.
Sure.
You could eventually move them back away from that too.
So we've talked a couple times about these plants here.
Yeah, any tropical plants you got to get them indoors the next couple nights or they will die.
Yeah.
And make sure you bring them in, check for insects. If you see little gnats or something, you can go to a local hardware store. You can go somewhere and get some spray. Up at Ames, they're still open up there. They will be closing about a month from now for the winter.
Okay.
They have several sales going on. A lot of things are 20% off. A lot of bag goods are half price now.
Yeah.
So it's just east of Ames where Holub's are. You go see them there. If you're in the Des Moines area, you can come to any hardware store. The hardware stores have got different sprays for insects too. These you can use on that. Or fall fertilizer. You got to get your yards fed soon now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because all this extra rain, it's depleted a lot of the nutrients, so get some food on them.
That's a good point, yeah, and you know what, next week might be a good time to do that with this
dry weather. It looks like,
weather.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That'd be a good time to do that, yeah.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Thanks so much, Jerry. There is his phone number right there on the screen. Get in line. A lot of people will be calling him, I'm sure. All right, we'll be back after this.